Oh, man.
It goes ting, 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 ting.
Oh.
Oh!
What?
For the past 10 days, we'd camped out here just outside of Hopetown on Elbow Key, very much enjoying all the island had to offer.
Okay, I love you. Have fun. Well, I wanted to say how much I really loved Hopetown. How it was just the perfect little spot that had everything you needed, all wrapped up into a beautiful town with colorful cottages and pretty flowers in every corner and tiny little streets. There's tons of little kids running around, and it was a very family-oriented place. And
You're nesting.
maybe I think it would be weird to raise a family just because it's almost, I don't want to say perfect, but can you not live in a
weird.
I know, can you not live in a place that's too good to be true?
Too good to be true. Unbeknownst to me, this would become a tragically ironic statement. This footage was shot last year, before Hurricane Dorian devastated Elbow Key and the rest of the Abacos. Hopetown looks drastically different now, and they'll be rebuilding for a long time. If you'd like to help the cause, check out the link we've provided in the description below.
Yo,
Yo,
what are we doing?
we're going back into town for our last little stint to get some groceries. We're gonna go to the coffee shop, use their Wi-Fi, and download some files. And I'm gonna go around and take pictures.
I'm gonna check the surf.
So the first couple days we got to Hopetown, I was on the hunt for a post office and found out that they were located on the second floor of, I think, the police station, but that the whole building had evacuated due to mold. And so they were closed and we didn't know when they were going to reopen. Finally, they reopened in the library, like at one table in the library. It's the smallest operation with a bunch of boxes and a few hundred envelopes. I got my stamps. That's an expensive yogurt serving.
After moving a few miles south down Elbow Key, a squall caught us by surprise that evening with winds coming out of the total opposite direction than what was forecasted.
The wind was forecast to come out of the southwest and then the west, but not until tomorrow.
This was earlier in the day, and then the wind shifted about 180 degrees, as our anchor dragged about 100 feet before it reset. The next evening brought a chance of more thunderstorms.
This isn't the fun part about sailing. This is the nerve-wracking part. Also because we didn't really know what we were in for last night.
Yeah.
And then it ended up being worse than we expected.
Yeah, and we've had the last 3 hours to ruminate over this one because we know it's coming. We just didn't really know what to do. There was no real good place to go. And we knew that our anchor was in pretty good here. So we just stayed. But we're still a little unprotected. And the shore is only a couple hundred feet behind us.
The one good thing is that we're not near any other boats. That's about all I can think of.
Yeah, that's about it.
The other good thing is the uncertainty as far as if we're going to get hit or not. It's not certain that we will. We might
We
miss it.
probably will
We'll get
hit.
something.
Yes. We might get lucky. This is either going to go over the top of us or just south of us. Lauren's decided to go down below and make us some dark and stormies to take the edge off. She felt like it was an appropriate drink. I don't know what makes me more nervous, the lightning or the wind. Last night with the wind out of the opposite direction we were expecting, so we sort of knew the anchor needed to spin around and reset itself. But lightning, man, that shit's unpredictable. I guess so is the wind, but the wind is sort of like just a long, slow, wear you out type of thing. I guess it's all just pretty nerve-wracking. Oh, that was a big bolt that hit the ground. One for the ship.
One for the ship and one for the anchor. Well, this is nice being able to sit and watch it from a short distance.
Very short distance. It's not quite overhead.
Yeah.
but
Whoa.
there are definitely streaks of lightning that are getting close to being overhead.
Yeah. Oh.
Like that one. That one shot way out here.
Oh, really? Over there?
Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh.
I don't know, love. It looks like it might be south of us.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet. Do you think we'd be in worried anticipation if we were at a dock?
Depends on how many sailboats were around.
The more mass, the less worry.
Yeah.
So we got lucky. The storm skirted us, and it is now serenely calm. It's a beautifully soft breeze. It's like the absolute perfect temperature. All you can hear right now is Ron back there, gently bobbing. Looking forward to a really good night's sleep.
When all the little sprinkles happen and there's no wind to whistle through the rigging, it goes ting 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 ting, and all the raindrops hit the water. It's cool.
After a short sail, a quick jaunt at the beach resulted in our first ever coconut harvest.
How freaking cool is that?
Oh!
What?
I got some. Try some.
Mm. Wow. It's like not tart. What is that? Like kind of acidic?
Yeah, it's got fizziness in it.
Yeah.
Also.
So my mom got us this coconut auger piercer thingamajig 4 years ago now, when we first told her that we wanted to buy a sailboat and go sail the islands the next Christmas. She's like, "You're all set to go." We've had the boat for 2 years now,
Yeah, we have used it.
and
This is our first coconut.
we finally found a coconut to use it on. Thanks, Mom.
Okay, you want to
Oh
chill
my
that?
gosh, there's like a third of a cup in there. That's it. That's all we
the
got.
meat. Yep.
Can you do anything with this?
Yeah, you can make a
Coconut bra.
coconut bra. It can become a drinking vessel, which is what I intend to do with it. Cheers.
Can you tell me what you put in there real quick?
Coconut rum, coconut pulp that I shredded in the food processor, and pineapple orange juice. Pretty peaceful.
Yeah. We're on the move again. We're going 9 miles today. This is gonna be our biggest jump in
2 weeks.
9 miles south from Tahiti Beach to Sandy Key. What's up with this thing?
I don't know, it's just getting all sticky, making all sorts of angry noises.
Our auto helm hasn't really been working right ever since our Gulf Stream crossing. We think he got really, really salty, and now he's really sticky, and he won't hold on to the wheel. So we haven't cleaned him yet, because we really haven't needed them. Because every sail that we've done has been like 3 hours, and we've just been sailing.
Sounds pretty angry, huh?
Oh man, that does not sound good.
Oh, it's only 6 feet here. I'm hoping that gets deeper.
So what are we in now?
Now we're in 10.
Sandy Key is supposed to be a really good snorkeling / diving spot. So we're gonna go for a swim. It is a right beautiful day.
Alright, I'm losing our sail.
You want to pull it in? Okay. This is very rolly right here. We're exposed pretty much to the Atlantic Ocean. There's some reef out there blocking some of the swell, but probably only be here for an hour or two. Just long enough to hop in the water and snorkel and take a look at what's underneath and then take off again south to Linyard Key. I think that's where we're going to spend the night tonight.
Into the waves?
Yeah, that is much better. Kirk just rigged up a midship line running to the chain to try to force our boat into the waves because right now the current is wanting to push us beam on. And rolling back and forth from side to side is the worst motion.
Shall we go for a little swim?
Sweet, love.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now we're just lightly bobbing up and down.
Oh man, it's so beautiful under there.
Pretty good.
Look at that. Man, that goes way up there.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob. How you going? Okay. You were telling me about your day.
Yeah, it was a good day. We sailed 10 miles or so. We snorkeled. I had a boat beer, a cocktail. I hung out and read in the cockpit for like an hour and a half. I screened some potential new tenants for our property in Chicago. Pretty good.
Pleasant, enjoyable, and productive.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get some photos of this moon back there.